Three massive football updates for today. First up, a shocking U-turn from Liverpool. They're reportedly preparing a big bid for a 22-cap Germany international. Second, Manchester United's £70 million top target sparks an intense midfield race. And finally, a fierce transfer battle breaks out between Man City and Chelsea over a rising England star. Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. Major Liverpool transfer U-turn on with bid prepared for 22-cap Germany star, three sources go big on move talk. Liverpool are soon to make contact over a firm move to sign Nico Schlotterbeck ahead of the January transfer window, two strong reports in Germany have claimed, while the Borussia Dortmund defender's stance on the move will have Arne Slot jumping for joy. The Reds spent a whopping £440 million, €505 million, $600 million, on strengthening their title-winning squad this summer as Slot looked to mold the Liverpool side he inherited from Jurgen Klopp in his name. And while some 19 players either arrived or left Anfield on permanent deals, the Dutchman is far from done at bringing in new players. Indeed, one signing that eluded Slot was that of Marc Guéhi, with the Crystal Palace defender slipping through his fingers after a late transfer U-turn, instigated by Eagles boss Oliver Glasner. While Guéhi remains a player of serious interest, a worrying new update from a Sky Sports journalist suggests the England defender could slip through their grasp for a second time. In light of that, coupled with the season-ending ACL injury sustained by Italian teenager Giovanni Leone, Slot is drawing up a list of alternative targets. And in recent days, it's been suggested powerful Germany defender Schlotterbeck has emerged at the very top of their 8-man wishlist ahead of the 2026 transfer windows. Now, though, according to both Bild and journalist Christian Falk, Liverpool are not willing to wait until the summer for a new defensive signing, as previously reported, and will launch a bid for the 6'3" Borussia Dortmund star imminently. Indeed, Bild claims that Liverpool are planning a mid-season assault for Schlotterbeck, whose current deal expires in summer 2027. Better yet, the report says the 22-times-capped star is willing to stave off talks over a new deal at the Westfalenstadion owing to that interest from the Reds. Falk, meanwhile, writing for CF Bayern Insider, says that Liverpool have a bid prepared for the player and will make contact soon with Dortmund over a potential January deal. Dortmund's stance on selling Schlotterbeck to Liverpool in January. Currently rated at around €55 million, £47.7 million, $64 million, Falk goes on to add that the 25-year-old would be interested in making the move to Anfield, while revealing that Dortmund have offered him an extension, but since the German isn't happy with the wage on offer, he's keeping his options open. A third source, journalist David Lynch, believes Schlotterbeck is considered a much more viable and important target for Liverpool than another strongly linked alternative in Dayot Upamecano. Schlotterbeck makes a lot more sense for Liverpool, and he's the better player as well. Upamecano's got mistakes in him, the reporter told Sportsmole. Liverpool might see it as an opportunity to develop him, but there are weaknesses there in Upamecano that would get exposed regularly in the Premier League. Schlotterbeck, on the other hand, is someone they definitely do like and have watched. Whether that becomes anything or not, we'll have to wait and see. That one might be more for the summer rather than January. The left-footed defender would be a perfect signing for the Reds. Since signing for Dortmund in a €25 million deal from Freiburg in May 2022, he has developed into one of the Bundesliga's best centre-halves and one of the first names on his country's team sheet. Per Data MB, Schlotterbeck is in the top 87% percentile of his defensive duels, 80.6% of aerial duels, and 94.1% of progressive carries last season, while being in the top 76% percentile for forward passes reaching their intended target is also a major plus. In truth, Liverpool would be landing a perfect defender who looks ideally suited to their system. Despite that, the Reds have been told it may take a massive offer to twist Dortmund's arm over a January sale. And despite the fact his deal is due to expire in just 20 months, the feeling in Germany is that they would decline any offer that comes their way for the star this winter, and with their aim still at extending his stay. Just how good is Nico Schlotterbeck? £70 million star is top Man United target as four thrilling midfield options named, sources. Jobe Bellingham and Adam Wharton are among four exciting midfielders Manchester United are keen on signing, with team talk sources revealing their key target. As the winter transfer window looms, the new Manchester United era under Ruben Amorim is taking shape, with the midfield emerging as a priority battleground. The Portuguese tactician, known for his dynamic, high-pressing style at Sporting Lisbon, has identified reinforcements in the engine room as crucial to revitalizing a squad that has struggled for consistency. United's recruitment team are casting a wide net, balancing ambition with financial prudence amid profit and sustainability rules, PSR, constraints. United's top target, and the name generating the most buzz at Old Trafford, is Crystal Palace star Wharton. The 21-year-old English talent has impressed with his composure on the ball and tactical intelligence, drawing comparisons to a young Declan Rice. Sources close to United reveal that Wharton is loved by Amorim's staff, who see him as a perfect fit for their system. However, prizing him away from Selhurst Park mid-season won't come cheap. Palace, buoyed by Wharton's form in their push for European spots, would demand at least £70 million. United's interest is genuine, but negotiations could hinge on offloading fringe players to fund the move. Chelsea holds strong interest in Wharton, but Team Talk revealed on Monday that United are deadly serious about hijacking any Blues move. Brighton's Carlos Baleba is another prospect still very much on the radar, despite reports to the contrary. The 21-year-old Cameroonian has blossomed into a robust, ball-winning midfielder under Fabian Hürzeler, blending physicality with progressive passing. United scouts rate him highly, but Brighton's valuation, hovering near £100 million, presents a formidable barrier. Insiders describe the deal as too difficult for January, with the Seagulls reluctant to disrupt their season. Baleba's contract until 2029 further strengthens Brighton's hand, potentially pushing any pursuit to the summer. Team Talk's Dean Jones reported recently that United sacking Amorim would not stop their pursuit of Baleba. Reaffirming long-term interest, United are monitoring Jobe Bellingham at Borussia Dortmund. The 20-year-old brother of Real Madrid's Jude has found adaptation challenging in the Bundesliga, with limited minutes under Niko Kovac. Jobe Bellingham also being considered at Man United. United tracked him prior to his 2023 move from Birmingham City to Sunderland, but Bellingham opted against staying in England last summer before completing his move to Dortmund. Now, with the 2026 World Cup on the horizon and his development stalling, a loan return to the Premier League is being contemplated. Sources indicate United could capitalize on his unsettled situation, offering regular playtime to nurture his potential as a versatile box-to-box operator. Sources revealed to Team Talk on October 8 that United are on red alert and monitoring Bellingham's situation after learning he might secure an early exit from Dortmund. Adding an international flavor, Porto's Victor Froholt has caught the eye of several top clubs including United, sources have confirmed. The 22-year-old Danish midfielder, valued for his energy and set-piece prowess, has starred in Porto's Champions League and domestic campaigns. While no formal bids are imminent, United are watching closely, per reliable sources, as Froholt's contract enters its final 18 months, potentially lowering his fee. We revealed last week that Brighton and Atletico Madrid have also been impressed by Froholt, while Tottenham Hotspur have been credited with interest as well. Amorim's vision at United demands midfielders who can dictate tempo and provide defensive steel, and these targets align with that blueprint. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe's backing, United aim to act decisively, but January's market realities, high premiums and seller leverage, may test their resolve. Fans will watch eagerly as the Red Devils seek to bridge the gap to the elite. Stunning £75 million Man City, Chelsea battle erupts for England star as Maresca reacts to brutal injury update. Chelsea are competing with Manchester City for the sensational signing of Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, according to a report, with Enzo Maresca learning how long he will have to operate without Dario Isugo for. Anderson was forced to leave boyhood club Newcastle United in July last year as the Magpies needed to sell both him and Yankuba Minte to comply with PSR rules. Anderson joined Nottingham Forest in a £35 million deal, while Brighton and Hove Albion paid Newcastle £30 million for Minte. Anderson has shown since moving to the City ground, making a name for himself as one of the best central midfielders in the Premier League. He is extremely composed on the ball and helped to set up deadly Forest counterattacks last season, which saw them end their long wait for European qualification. Forest have struggled since Ange Postecoglou replaced Nuno Espirito Santo, but Anderson continues to impress and has been rewarded with regular starts for England, and he now looks a regular fixture in Thomas Tuchel's side and a near certainty, barring any fitness mishaps, to make the squad for the 2026 World Cup finals. Forest have Anderson tied down until June 2029, but if his current trajectory continues, then he will surely be playing for one of the established Big Six clubs in the next few years. According to Jeremy Cross, chief sports writer at the Daily Star, Chelsea and Man City are the two main clubs fighting it out for Anderson's capture. The two Premier League giants have entered into a transfer battle that could be worth £75 million or more, with Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis set to hold out for a huge price before selling. Man City are planning a £75 million swoop for Anderson after Pep Guardiola identified him as a priority target to strengthen his midfield. Guardiola does not believe Nico Gonzalez has what it takes to flourish at the highest level, while there are concerns about Rodri's long-term fitness. These factors have seen City step up their interest in Anderson. But City will face stiff competition for the 22-year-old, with Chelsea plotting talks of their own, while Team Talk understands Manchester United are also spying a statement deal. Enzo Maresca's side are always on the lookout for exceptional young talent and believe Anderson would elevate their squad hugely. The report tips City and Chelsea to make moves before next summer's World Cup, which starts on June 11. The player, however, would rather wait until after the World Cup finishes on July 19 to consider his next steps. Chelsea are searching for a new midfielder who can complement the likes of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, especially with the latter playing further forward. Chelsea could accelerate such plans after learning the extent of Esugo's injury. As per BBC Sport, Esugo could now be out until January after undergoing surgery on a thigh issue sustained during the September international break. It was initially hoped that the defensive midfielder may return later this year, but this has been postponed until the start of 2026. Esugo joined Chelsea from Sporting CP for £18 million in June and went on to feature 3 times during the Blues Club World Cup triumph.